How you guys doing? This is Jason, back with another video. It's been a little while. I'm starting to ramp back up with some videos, but today I've got a unique item I'd like to show you. Okay, so I like to scour Kickstarter and try out products that aren't as marketable as other things, or things that aren't kind of under the radar. And a while back, a company came out with a device called the Tidbyt. It was an always-on display that showed a couple, weather and subscriber counts, and basically like a little retro kind of clock. Well, the company has released this. This is the Tidbyt Gen 2. Now, you're asking yourself, why do I need a Tidbyt? Well, this is the latest generation of their popular Tidbyt. It offers several enhancements over its predecessor, including, so if you have the first one, here's what you're going to get from this. Enhanced display. The new display is sharper, crisper, and clearer, making it easier to read text and see photos from across the room. So the little LCD or LEDs in here are all individualized. This one now has a film, like an opaque film over it. It makes it look like it's a little more like a screen. Configurable touch button. This is new too. The touch button on top of the device can be configured to perform various functions, such as skipping ahead, pinning an app, or interacting with content. It's got a speaker, which is also new. The built-in mono speaker allows for audible alerts, notifications, and this could be an alarm clock. It's got a built-in kickstand and wall mount, and the Tidbyt 2 can be placed on a desk using the built-in kickstand or mounted to a wall for flexible options. Now, I know I'm talking a little fast. You guys have told me in my videos that I tend to talk too much before I open the product, so I try to get through it first because, unfortunately for me, I'm not very good at multitasking. So when I say I want to get something done, I kind of do something like one at a time, like opening it and talking. Talking is tough, people. I mean, come on. We all know it. So I'm going to open this up. Like the original Tidbyt, though, the Tidbyt 2 provides glanceable information without distractions of a smartphone. It displays a variety of information from over 500 apps, including sports scores, weather updates, news headlines, and more. Users can switch between apps using the touch button or the Tidbyt mobile app, so this can be controlled by an app. Overall, the Tidbyt 2 is a significant upgrade over the original, offering improved display quality, expanded functionality, and greater flexibility in placement. Now I gotta figure out how to get this out of the box because it looks like it's a little beat up in the corner there, so there we go. Now, this is currently up for pre-order. They are just released. I'm not sure if you can get them right now, but this was a Kickstarter campaign, just like the original, I believe. So it is available now. I literally just got this maybe 3 days ago, and I haven't had a chance to look at it. I wanted to get the first one. They are kind of pricey. I want to say like $150 or more. I'll get that number for you, and I'll put it like here on the screen somewhere what the actual price is once I get it on there. But this is the Tidbyt. So before I open it, on the box it says control from anywhere, send messages and pictures from anywhere in the world. So you can kind of send people pictures and messages while they're at home. Hundreds of apps, and you can build your own, new or experienced. Tidbyt is a fun and great way to get started with coding, so that's interesting. And that's pretty much it. It's got a Google Play Store and an Apple Store. And then on the back, these are just some of the examples of apps you can install. And it says wake up in style, fit your schedule, and easy setup. Plug in and pick from hundreds of apps. Choose what you want, and Tidbyt cycles through them all. So let's just open it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into like actually setting it up, but my biggest thing is this is a Kickstarter campaign, and these were, fresh off the press when they came in, and some people that I was talking to were kind of complaining about the fit and finish of it, but honestly, it doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to assume this is how you screw that to the wall, and then you hang it. It's magnetic, and then you got the speaker right here. You got your, I don't know, that must be the button on top. It must be like a capacitive button. It's pretty hefty for what it is. And guys, I'll be honest with you. If you can see the screen, it kind of looks like it has a film on it, but it's not a film. That is the opaque screen over the LEDs that are in there. So in here, That's all you get. On this, it says, set up your Tidbyt. You gotta plug it in, install the app, sign in, connect. And if you have any problems, email them. It says, PS, share the love. Love your new Tidbyt. Let us know by mentioning us on Instagram. So they want you to spread the word on Instagram. I'm not sure if I'll get into that far, but we'll see. I mean, I'm kind of excited about this. I liked it when the original came out. I didn't really jump on it. Kind of thought it was a high price, but I think when I got the Kickstarter, I got a pretty good deal on it. And you know, not only that, you're kind of the first to get it, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing because no one else will really have it yet. Bad thing is because you're kind of like the guinea pig, the beta tester, as you or so. So it's kind of interesting that device already has a sequel, which tells me that the Gen 1 did fairly well. So move these boxes out of the way. I'm gonna plug it in here, guys. I'm not gonna set it up because I don't have my phone with me. I know, a tech guy with no phone, kind of strange, but let me pause the video real quick. Let me plug this in. We'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, so I plugged it in. The first thing they want you to do is open the Tidbyt app. So you have to install it. So I'm opening it right now. I'm gonna quickly sign in and we're gonna see what this thing can do and see how quickly it is to set up. It should be interesting, but we're gonna set up a new Tidbyt here. It says allow for local, let's go search. And as you can see, it's looking automatically. So it's looking for, it says name it. You know, I'm just gonna call it Jimmy. What do you guys think of that? You like the name Jimmy? I think that's a good name. Now, it's asking for a physical address. I'm not gonna show you guys that, but now it's gonna ask you to connect to your Wi-Fi, and which is what I'm doing all through the app. Honestly, it's not too bad. Okay, so there you go. It's sending the Wi-Fi password to the device. It's actually pretty seamless. All I did was plug it in, install the app, and it automatically did that. A little sound there from the speaker, and it says success on my phone. And now it's saying start here. So now you can add, like I can add sunrise, sunset, baseball scores. Like I can hit weather. And let's just say add to Jimmy and see what happens. There you go. That's really cool, you guys. So again, in the app, let me go back. So in the app here, you can see, it's kind of hard to see, it's kind of bright, but you hit plus, and then you can just kind of scroll through all these apps. And all you gotta do is, let's say I wanna do Yule logs, little, you know, like a fireplace. You could hit add to Jimmy. I click on it, I guess. Now watch, it should just add to it. There you go. And then you got a Yule log. Now, from the camera, it looks pretty decent, but if I brought it up to the camera, you can see how pixelated it is. So it's just an interesting device. It's kind of a retro feel. I actually think it's kind of interesting, but what I'd like to see is, I'm not sure about this kickstand thing. So I'm trying to figure out, there's no kickstand in the device. So I don't know if this is something that it's just for hanging. But either way, there's a button on top. So that button on top just scrolls through what you have, which I only have two. So that's a quick look at the Tidbyt Gen 2. It's got a speaker, it's got a button, it's got a better screen, and it can hang or stand on your desk. If you want this device, if you're interested in this device, I'll leave a link in the description down below. I'll also make sure to put that price up there somewhere and maybe down below in the description. This is Jason with Tuna Tech. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.